Question 9. When we expand the bracket, you multiply both the terms inside the bracket by the thing that's outside the bracket. So in this case, you multiply an x minus 5 by 6. So what I do 6 times x, and 6 times x becomes 6x. And then a plus times a minus leaves it as a minus in the middle. And then 6 times 5 is 30. So the answer to that is 6x take away 30. Question 10. When you factorize, it's the opposite. You put a bracket in, so you're asking yourself, what's the highest common factor? The highest common factor of 4a plus 6. So the highest number that goes into both is 2. So then it becomes, how many 2's in 4a? 2 goes into 4 twice, and you got an a there. And how many 2's in plus 6? And the answer is plus 3. Because 2 times 2a is 4a, and 2 times 3 is 6. The next one. X squared plus 4x. X squared means x times x, and then you've got plus 4 times x. So there's no number common to both, but there's an x common to both. So I'm going to take the x outside, and then I'm left with x plus 4. So my answer to that one is x plus 4. The next question, right, you're multiplying out x minus 5 times x plus 2. With this one, you use a method called FOIL, where you multiply your first bracket, then your outside, then your inside, then your last. So x times 2 gives me 2x. Alright, so I forgot to do with the first one actually. X times x is x squared. So x times x is x squared. Then the outside one, x times 2 is 2x. Then the inside, minus 5 times x is minus 5x. And the last, minus 5 times 2. Minus times a plus is a minus, and 5 2's a 10. And I can bring my terms together. So I get 2x take away 5x in the middle. So 2 take away 5 is minus 3. So the answer to that one becomes x squared minus 3x minus 10. Alright, just remembering the x squared doesn't change because there's nothing to add to it. 2 to x take away 5x is minus 3x, and the minus 10 stays as it is in the end. Question 11. When you simplify indices, first of all you multiply the ordinary numbers. 3 times 2 makes 6. And then you got a to the 4 multiplied by a to the 3. When you multiply indices, you add the powers. So 4 add 3 makes 7, so you get 6a to the 7. And then you've got b to the 3 times b to the 1. So 3 add 1 makes 4, so 6a to the 7, b to the 4. The next one, part B. X squared plus 2x take away 35. So what you've got to do here, okay, is find two numbers that add to give you the number in front of x, so 2x, and multiply, so add to give you plus 2, the bit in front of x, and multiply to give me minus 35. Because they multiply to give me a minus times a plus is a minus. So because a minus times a plus is a minus, one of the answers is a minus, and the other answer is a plus. So what two numbers times, we got 35, and got a difference of 2. Alright, it's going to be a 7 and a 5. Because 7, and then it's either going to be plus 7 minus 5, or minus 7 plus 5. Because 7 minus 5 is a minus 35, and 7 minus 2, minus 7 plus times 5 is minus 35. But because I got to make a plus 2, I'm going to be using the top one, because I need my plus number to go bigger, because I'm going up 7 and coming back down 5, so I end up in plus 2. So if I got this one, the answer would be x plus 7, x minus 5. Question 12, solving inequalities. Solving an inequality is exactly the same as solving an equation. So what I need to do is get all my x's on the one side, all my numbers on the other. So I get 7x on the one end, which is bigger than 4x. When you want to take the plus 4 over, it's always change a sign like an equation. So the opposite of plus 4x, when it goes over and becomes take away 4x. And then on the other side, I got 14, and the opposite of take away 3 is plus 3. So 7x take away 4x is 3x. 14 add 3 is 17. And then x is less than 17 over 3.